back to another week in our life video. Today is Sunday, July 20th, and I just got ready. I'm about to go to the gym and run. I think I have 2.5 miles today I have to run. But this morning I just started watching Big Brother, which I think I've only ever actually watched like a season. I don't even remember what season, but a couple years ago I watched like a season, and I don't know, I just thought it would be interesting to like start watching it again because I think the new season just started a couple days ago, so I just watched the first episode of it. I kind of am gonna have like a like chill day, but it's gonna be busy-ish kind of. I'm gonna go run, and then when I come back I'm gonna do laundry, and I also have a job interview tomorrow, so I'm gonna be doing some preparing for that. I'm gonna go to the gym and run. All right, so I went to the gym and ran, came back, ate some lunch, and then just got done getting ready. And now I'm going to start preparing for my interview tomorrow. And then I think at some point today I might run out to my mom's house because I ordered a couple things from Amazon. So I might do that at some point today so I can get that stuff. We're going to start doing some interview prep for my interview tomorrow. Today is Monday, July 21st. I have an interview today. My interview is in like an hour and a half, but it takes like 30-ish minutes to get there. So I'm gonna leave here in about like 30 to 45 minutes. Obviously I wanna be a little bit early. I'm pretty much done getting ready. Obviously I'm not in my interview clothes. I have to put those on, but I have some time before I actually have to leave, so I didn't want to put them on yet. I had an interview like 2 weeks ago, I think now at this point, that I still have not heard anything back from, so I'm just assuming that I didn't get that job. I did prepare a little bit for this interview. I did look up like some questions and stuff, and then as I was sitting there, I was like, you know what? I could look at like 100 questions thinking I'm doing so good and I'm gonna be so prepared for this interview, and then they could hit me with like 12 questions I didn't prepare for. So I feel like I am going into it winging it a little bit, which I don't feel like is a good thing, but I just was like, you know what, I could sit here and prepare 100 questions and look at them for 6 hours, and then them just hit me with like questions I didn't even think of. So we're gonna wing it a little bit, which is probably not the best thing to do. Hopefully this interview goes well today, but I'm just going to go scroll on TikTok for a little bit and kind of try to relax. I definitely am starting to get like that nervous feeling, but I'm gonna go try to relax a little bit before I have to leave, and then go and change my clothes, put my interview clothes on, and then go to this interview, which I am starting to get nervous about. Okay, I am now ready, have my interview clothes on. I feel like my hair does not look good at all, but it's kind of too late. There's really nothing now I can do about it. We are about to go. My little suit jacket right here, and I'm gonna get there a little bit early, leaving right now, but I'd rather be there a little bit early than getting there late. I think leaving right now, I'll probably get there about like 20 minutes early, and then I'll go in like 15 minutes early, but I don't think my hair looks the greatest, but it is what it is. I can't fix it now, but we're gonna leave and go to this interview. Okay, so I just got done with my interview and I'm driving back home now, and I feel like it went pretty good. I feel more confident about this interview than I did the one I had like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know, now we're just going to wait and see what happens, but I feel like it went pretty good. I felt like it wasn't just like, I feel like it wasn't just an interview, it was like we were actually having like a conversation, and more like a conversational interview, if that like makes sense, but we will see what happens. We just got done riding. I think we rode for about, like an hour and a half. It was a pretty good ride. It was fun. One thing we still need to do with that bike is for Christmas I got him like one of those, I don't know necessarily what they're actually called, but they're like the bells that you put on the bottom of your bike, called a Guardian bell, but I bought him one for Christmas. We do still need to put that on the bike. We have not done that yet, so we need to at some point also do that. But yeah, we are gonna go and get some ice cream now. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd. I woke up when Sean was leaving and I have just been up since then. But I was a little bit productive this morning. I did some editing, I put my laundry away, and then now I am pretty much done getting ready, which I still have like another 30 minutes before I actually have to leave, which I just thought I would give you guys a little Amazon haul. I bought a couple things off of Amazon, so I figured I have the time this morning, I might as well just give you guys a little haul. So the first two things I bought were just some more SD cards. This one has two 128 gigabytes. This one is just one 256 gigabyte, which I'm gonna try to not use this one until we go to Vegas. That way, when we go to Vegas, we just have a fresh new memory card with a lot of storage, and then just use these two from now until we go to Vegas. And then I bought a travel backpack because the backpack that I normally travel with, one of the zippers broke, and so it wouldn't close anymore. Let me open this and I will show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is just the Tay-Gear, I think that's how you pronounce it, but there's the brand. It's basically just like a suitcase but in a backpack style. So I'm excited to try this out. If you've been watching our videos for a while, you know that we're going to Vegas, so I will be using this backpack for our Vegas trip, but I probably, if we go anywhere before then on a trip, I'll use it. And then the last thing that I got, I have seen all over TikTok and I wanted to get it to read it. I got a book. It's called Black AF History, The Unwhitewashed Story of America by Michael Harriot, which I've heard this is a very interesting book that talks about everything that has been left out about America history. I am excited to read this book. So that was my little Amazon haul. Okay, today is Thursday, July 24th. I didn't end up vlogging yesterday after work because I ended up having a terrible day. I had a meeting with my supervisor and basically just got told I'm a terrible employee and I'm not doing good at my job, and it was just a bad meeting, which most of the meetings I have with my supervisor are normally bad meetings. So that's how my day was at work yesterday. Also this weekend, I think on Saturday, Sean and I are gonna go to the Grand Rapids Public Museum. They have a shark exhibit going on there right now, and so I think Saturday we're gonna go and do that, which I'm excited for. In case you guys are wondering, I have not heard back from that job interview I went to on Monday, which they said I probably wouldn't know for a week or two, so I probably won't hear anything until sometime next week at the earliest. Also, if you've been watching, I think at this point the interview was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I went to another one and I still have not heard back from that interview on whether or not I even got the job, which I feel at this point I probably didn't get it because I think it was 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I have not heard back from that interview. I have no idea. I'm assuming at this point, because I haven't heard anything, I didn't get the job. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but right now the fire alarms are going off, but they're not going off in our apartment. And I know I've talked about this before, that they have only actually gone off one time in our apartment where there legitimately was smoke, but they're not going off now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know if I should actually leave my apartment or just stay and I guess let me go look at this Facebook page. If you guys can hear it though. Last time the fire alarm started going off, everybody around us we could hear was kind of leaving. I only heard one person do that. I haven't heard anybody else yet. But also the fact that like this time it's not going off in our apartment again, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to go. Yeah, like I don't see anyone on Facebook in this group like saying anything about them going off. I don't think I'm gonna go. I probably should, but I'm gonna start making dinner instead.